Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, this is the chart of spot gold, price in US dollars. That's the 5-minute scale. And as you can see, this is an explosive turnaround, and I think that gold bottomed. Yeah, I think gold bottomed. It gave us a decline that stopped just shy of a few cents from 1680 right here. The recovery above 1715, as far as I'm concerned, is a pretty good signal that this is a bottom, and especially the way it did it. Yes, it did it in the manner that you would expect an impulse wave to perform, as well as having left behind an important bottom. We are in an extremely oversold situation. So this is really the character of the kind of move that you would expect. It's right here on the screen. So if we believe what we see, we're not trying to second guess the market. We just have to go with it. Okay, I could be wrong, of course, but this is what I see, and that's what I go along with now. I'm long gold. I had my shorts. I reversed under 1,700. I reversed around here. First I got out, then I assessed the situation. When I saw that this is exploding and it's reaching, I jumped in back here on the long side, and I think that's it. Now it continues higher. That's what it should do. And if we get corrections that continue to support this idea that I've just presented to you, what we need to do is to buy more. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, further stretch higher here, and then we are done possibly with the first wave. With the first wave, there'll be many more. There'll be many more. If I'm right, we could, I don't think we're going to exceed 1745 today. If we are, then it's even stronger than I expect, yes. 1745, I think it's going to stop at 1740 or something. And then we might see a trading range building up here between 17, let's say 45 at most, and the floor at 1710, let's say. You see there is support here, and there is resistance here. Pretty clear. Yeah. And if it builds a base here for 2-3 days, let it be. Next time it jumps, you want to be a big buyer here. It's extremely likely to have a big move, okay? Because that's going to be a third wave. That's your first, that's your second. It's going to jump in a very big way. Okay, so that's how I go about it. I think that we have a bottom in gold. And for now, I'm taking this to be an A, B, C complete. Now, of course, I could be wrong. Of course, it could mean that there is something else going on the larger scale, and I'm missing something. And what could that be? I already discussed that in the past. I told you that if this is not an ABC, then it is quite possible that this is wave 1 of a much bigger bear market to show up in gold. But right now, if we are correct in estimating that it hit the floor, you can see the neat channel that we've got. He hit the channel on the other side here and bouncing back from confluence of support lines right here. At the very least, as I explained in previous videos, we are going probably there. Even if we are just dealing with a correction that this is wave 1 and that's 2 and it's going to go to hell, which I don't think at this point. So we have a nice rally, in my opinion, at least to 1800s, 1840 or so, maybe even higher, before it succumbs to selling pressure. There is a lot of resistance here at 1880. You see there is quite a lot of resistance here. And of course you got the apex, so the triangle, which is often a pretty strong resistance zone, which is coming at 1840 or so. Okay, but we have quite a bit of road to cover before we can start contemplating a serious turnaround here. And we will see the nature of the advance, we will see the way it comes up, the volume, the performance of related markets, etc. Okay, gold is not alone. Gold is trading like every market is trading in a context. Trading in a context is so important to understand that. Every market is trading in a context. There is no market that is an island. And you always can have a lot of insights checking related markets. Okay, so that's the situation currently in gold. And here's silver. And silver is not faring as well in terms of giving the analysts of that are using Elliott waves principle, not giving them easy life the way I see it. Because the first thing is, if that's the 5 minutes of silver spot, I'm looking at this as the end of the fourth wave, but I don't have a clearing of the stops right here. On the other hand, I don't think that this is, if this is correct, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't think that this is a 1, 2. So it's quite intriguing. There is, of course, an option that the fourth wave is not terminated and is still ongoing. I doubt it. I think that if my reading of gold is correct, and gold indeed left behind an important bottom, then silver is unlikely to come back to 1820. Okay, if I'm wrong, and when gold is correcting that second wave, silver might go and touch here in order to clean the stops. That could happen. Then I think that the decline will be very short-lived. It's not going to be a big slide. Now, as soon as silver runs above 19, let's say 1910, I think we can take it that most likely we had a bottom. We have seen a bottom here. That's done. Maybe even a bottom, failure bottom. Okay. I would work with this idea. This is a critical level, 1910, and if it reverses, this is another critical level. Once it breaks that, when it comes back, depending how it's terminating the pattern here, when it comes back, it's really got to ride above this zone. Sorry, that comes at 1884, so 1885, to signal that we have a bottom. Okay. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek. just to keep you on track, to see a little bit, where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year, but you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years. that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.